Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in a city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Hey y'all, I hope you had a wonderful Easter. He is risen. He is risen indeed. We normally don't have two services at our church, but on Easter and on Christmas, we have two services because a lot of times people only go to church twice a year, once on Christmas and once on Easter. And we normally have Sunday school, but for this Sunday on Easter, we just had two services. And so we had donut and coffee stations set up everywhere. And they were so much fun and beautiful. It was really a great day. And my precious daughter Lillian is the elementary kids coordinator, and she stood as people came in for both services and handed out these bags, these activity bags that had Legos and Easter crafts and really fun activities for kids so that they could do that during the service. We normally have children's church for those who want to have their kids in children's church, and we always have nurseries. And I always have to sit in the front of church, y'all, because I am easily distracted. I'll just admit it. And so if I sit in the back of church, I am watching every family and every baby and seeing who's gotten a haircut, from the little newborn babies to the senior saints in our church. It's a blast and I love it. And I'm so distracted, so I have to sit in the front if I'm going to hear the sermon, which I would love to hear. So I sat right up there close during the first service. But then the second service, I sat in the back, as we were there for both services because my sweet husband Rick is one of the elders, and the elders take turns doing openings for every Sunday, and it was his turn. Rick is a gifted teacher and he did a great job. Of course, no bias, y'all. And you know, as Christians, Easter is a bigger celebration than even Christmas. But God has a sense of humor, because late in the afternoon, the early evening, when Rick and I were having our coffee, we saw a little bunny hop across in front of our kitchen window. It was precious. And speaking of bunnies and spring and new life, today we're gonna make something so fun using carrots. Today we're gonna make carrot cake dip. Let me show you what you'll need.
Carrots, butter, cream cheese, brown sugar, powdered sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, coconut, pecans, and pineapple.
Hey y'all, I'm so excited about making this carrot cake dip for y'all today. It's gonna be so yummy and so good. I love carrot cake. In fact, when I was doing cakes for kind of a little side hustle back in the day, I made a carrot cake wedding cake, and it was so heavy. It was actually the last cake I made because I realized when I was making it and I was doing rolled fondant for the icing, all the girls were around me in the kitchen, and I was trying to do this perfect thing and trying to make it just wonderful. And all of a sudden I said, "Girls, go outside." And I thought, oh my goodness, I just told my girls to go outside so that I could make somebody a cake. That was an epiphany from the Lord to say, I don't need to be telling my kids to go outside so I can make a cake for somebody else. I apologized to them and I said, girls, come back in if you want to. And I never did another cake for hire after that. Don't get me wrong, going outside is awesome for kids and for all of us. I'm so glad when God gives me epiphanies like that. I'm so thankful. My main job was to be their mother, not do cakes for somebody else. Woo! Got on my little soapbox there for a minute. I better jump off and make this recipe. You start off with carrots. Y'all, I love carrots. We are actually growing carrots in our garden this year. I'm so excited. And my sweet dad, hi Dad, I love you. He drinks carrot juice every day. He has drunk carrot juice for so many years that his skin is a little bit like carrots. It's a gorgeous color, and he uses no spray tan. It's full on beta carotene or whatever is in here. Carrots are all kind of good for you. So let's go ahead and peel these. I wanted to tell y'all the way that my mama did it growing up was with a potato peeler like this. So this is what she did. This isn't very sharp, but the potato peeler that I love to use for carrots and potatoes is this little guy. Isn't that fun? See, you just got this back side and you just put one of your fingers in there. It's kind of ergonomic, and you just go like this. Ooh, see how much better that works? I mean, nothing against my mom's potato peeler. Hi, Mom, I love you. Okay, the carrots are peeled, and I wanted to tell y'all, I'm going to give these shavings of carrots to my chickens. If you ever have anything you're chopping veggie-wise and you have extra stuff, the chickens love these. Now I'm going to chop my carrots. Be right back. I first chopped them with a knife, and now I'm gonna get them smaller in this little chopper. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Did I fill it too full? Woo! Oh my. Put some elbow grease in there. Come on. I'm gonna put this lower on the counter to get some more leverage. Okay, this is as small as they're going to get today. No worries. And now we're going to take them over to the stove and saute them in butter. While we're waiting for those carrots to get really tender and soft, I thought I'd grab our Hudson and Henning bowl. Hi, precious nephews, Hudson and Henning. I love you both. And we would soften our block of cream cheese. So hard to get open. Yes. Our carrots aren't quite soft enough yet, so while they get softer, we're gonna add more things. The cream cheese is in there and it's softened, and now I'm just gonna add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I just opened this cinnamon. It smells so good. Cinnamon is good for you, and it is so yummy. And I think I've told y'all before, I've used it to kill ants in the kitchen at times. In our former house we lived in at the McKelvey place, that house is 140 years old. We loved that house. That location was amazing also. But cinnamon is the way that you can stop ants, and it's really safe for your children and pets. Y'all, this is a cute little half teaspoon I got in South Africa. So wonderful. Great memories of South Africa. Then we're gonna add a half a cup of brown sugar, and look how cute this little dish is. I got this from my sweet Madeline. Hi Madeline, I love you. I don't think she has time to watch. She has 2 little toddlers. Then we're going to add a half a cup of powdered sugar. Cute little cup my mama gave me, my sweet mama. Hi Mom, I love you. Then a teaspoon of vanilla, and y'all, the Jones vanilla, which I love, love, love. The family and the vanilla. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. And you're supposed to add a teaspoon, but measure with your heart. Oh, it's a beautiful color too. Oh, I love this stuff. Then we're going to mix those together. Woo! A lot of powdered sugar flying everywhere. It's a party. It's not a party till something gets spilled. It's getting that beautiful golden color. The next thing we're going to add is half a cup of coconut, and that's half a cup. Can you tell I don't measure that well? My sister Hadu, hi Hadu, I love you. She measures exactly. And she's an amazing chef. Then we're going to add half a cup of the pecans, and these pecans are from our precious friends, the Smiths, and they're the dearest people, and it's so much fun because we get to see them at least once a year. They come usually in September, and they are very dear to us, but they give us these awesome pecans every Christmas, and they always give a bag that's labeled for Rick's Tractor, and then we get to eat the rest. I'm gonna go chop these. By the way, y'all, the carrots are finally soft. I'm gonna put them in the fridge to cool off a bit. Then we add our chopped pecans, and you can mix it or stir it. I love to mix it in. Use your mixer when you can. And lastly, you add your cooked carrots and mix them in. This dip is gorgeous, y'all. It smells so good. It was worth the wait in cooking those carrots. You probably wouldn't need to take that long with cooking those carrots if you chopped them a little smaller. I'll remember that next time. You can serve this with apple slices or graham crackers or cookies or whatever you love. Thanks so much, y'all, for joining me today and making some carrot cake dip. I hope you have a great week. Don't forget to thank Jesus and enjoy. See you next time.